So I realize it's been a while since the last time we did an update. I think maybe it's time we do that. This is one of my dahlia plants that's growing much better since I started shading it with the recycling bin in the afternoon. And also we have our tomatoes, some of them, which are doing very well, and a couple of peppers, which are going to be turning red and then they'll be ripe. And you can see we have some ripe tomatoes. I just picked one this morning. That's very exciting. And the zucchini's not doing so good because it kind of gets shaded by the tomatoes in the afternoon. They got kind of tall, like more than I was expecting. This is still kind of crappy looking back here. We have a lot of leaves that are bagged and some trash that still needs to go away and some recycling, but you can also see the table that Dad and David built when they were here a couple weeks ago out of the tree stump that is felled. We have a little picking up to do back here this afternoon because we are having some friends over for dinner, so have to clean that up. Speaking of trees being felled, this is said tree over here. The logs are right there in the shade, and it was right there next to that magnolia tree. So that was exciting to get rid of, and that happened mid-July. We've made a lot of progress outside, though it may not appear to be the case. The rock wall is doing very nicely, and little plants in it are growing really well. And the thing that I thought was a raspberry, that bush, I don't know what it is. It put out about 5 berries, none of which were raspberries. I don't know what kind of berries they were, so bit of a mystery there. Little marigolds are getting plenty of sun, and they're doing very happily. And the pool actually looks really good right now. Todd just did another round of algae killer and flocculant, and I know I say it looks really good. I don't know if you can see the bottom of it. It's actually stained, which is kind of sad. We are going to have to end up draining it and repainting it, but it's clean and it's clear and it's nice to swim in, so can't complain too much. There's a little fire pit area, which we had been using a fair amount before it got super hot out and very unpleasant to be outside. So, haven't been over there very much lately. And then the pool shack, which I painted, let's see, when was that? Must have been the end of June that I painted that after we came back from Hawaii. That looks a whole lot better than it used to. Major improvement there. And let me close the gate and head over to the garage. We also pruned the magnolia tree. That was several months ago. It looks kind of retarded now because it's only partially done, but it's not dropping as many leaves because there aren't as many leaves to drop, so that's good. Our air conditioner right there, working pretty well. We got a pricey bill for electricity, but that's okay because our house stayed nice and cool while everybody was here. We had lots of people upstairs. This paneling is what's going to go in my office, and Rachel, my sister, and I painted this while she was here a couple of weeks ago. So now I just have to cut it to size and get it nailed up, and my office will be almost done. Anyway, moving on, the garage is nothing special to see. Since the last time I did a video, I'm pretty sure that we cleaned up the mudroom, someday will be laundry room area. So, Kate gave me this little chest to stick in here, which is nice because we can stash our car wash towels and grill stuff and keep that in there, and then have a little extra space for shoes and stuff. So, that's nice. And plenty has been done in the kitchen, actually. My dad, as I mentioned in the previous update, replaced our garbage disposal, fixed our sink so that it doesn't spurt water all funny, like it just is a normal sink, and it actually turns off right when you turn it off, which is really nice. And he also fixed the fan, which we thought had been working, but was actually taped shut on the outside, so it wasn't exhausting anything. Very irritating, but nice to have better now. So, anyway, moving right along. When my family was here, they brought a whole bunch of my stuff that I had stored in my grandparents' basement, which is kind of good and kind of bad because I haven't had a chance to go through it yet. Let's go ahead and go upstairs for a change of pace. Rachel and I worked on yanking up the carpet in the stairwell, and so now we have open wood in here, and there's still carpet padding glued down. We have to pull that up, but it's water soluble, so it comes up pretty easily, which is really nice. If you have to have carpet padding glued to your wood floors, the water soluble kind of glue is definitely preferable. So we haven't gotten up here to the landing yet, and I think you've already seen the guest room. Nothing has really been done in there. The bed is not made because Rachel used it when she was here, and I haven't cleaned up yet, so yeah. That's that, and then my dad also fixed the faucet in there, the bathroom, so it doesn't leak, which is nice. And Todd's working, so we won't bother him right now, but we have a bed and a nightstand and a lamp in his office. So my brother stayed in there while he was here visiting, and that worked out nicely. And we also are working on plans to redecorate Todd's office, which will be fun. And yeah, so anyway, back downstairs, there's more of my stuff that I need to go through, and laundry that needs to be folded. I don't think we've done anything in here recently. Got that framed, framed. That was a print Todd got me a couple of years ago for Christmas. And we haven't decided where to put it yet, so we just left it on the mantle. My office, we actually made a lot of changes to. We moved the coffee table upstairs. That's in the guest room right now. It has a TV on it. And moved the TV out of the armoire and started using that sort of as like an extra linen closet for the sleeper sofa when it's pulled out. So the comforter and some pillows and stuff are stashed in there. Of course, the wallpaper was done in May, but I haven't updated regularly. So, and then this, I built this. I'm going to twist so you can see the whole thing. I made it all by myself. Well, mostly Todd helped me kind of hold things together while I nailed it. But it's really nice to have something to, excuse me, put my computer junk on and just have a nice storage area. And it's pretty good. I mean, it's definitely one of my better attempts at furniture. And then my dad, while he was here, also fixed the windows, so that opens and closes, but I can't really use it because we don't have a screen. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much all that we've done. Oh, we also caulked the front door. I can show you that, too. And nothing really in our room. Oh, actually, I moved the furniture around, so you can see I stuck the bed over there. And I have plans for the rest of it. I'm percolating on some interesting plans to build a headboard and stuff like that. So that'll be a fun project upcoming. My dad installed this bolt thing, which, if we go outside I can show you. Because we have one of these long doorknobs, there's a bolt that goes right here, and then the nut, I guess, is on the other side. So he did that, and then also finished the caulking on the outside of the door here. We stuffed some foam junk in there and then caulked it. It looks a lot better, more finished, which is nice, and filled the holes. So we still have to paint it, but that won't be nearly as big of a deal as caulking it. Caulking is a pain. I hate it. So anyway, I think that's mostly what's new around here, which is a lot because it's been a while since I've done a video. So yeah, thanks for watching.